Okay, now the movers of the motion to impeach Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua have prepared a number of grounds for the Deputy President's impeachment. Let's just take a look at some of the grounds for removal from office. First of all, we begin with gross violation of Article 10 on national values and principles of governance. And these national values and principles of governance include patriotism, national unity, sharing of devolution, the rule of law, democracy, and participation of the people. Equally includes accountability and sustainable development. The second possible ground for removal touches on insightful public utterances, where the DP's utterances have been termed as insightful, reckless, inflammatory, and capable of stirring ethnic hatred and balkanization.
All right, the third one is the conduct and responsibility of the Deputy President, which is being questioned. Now, remember, the Deputy President is accused of violating Articles 147, which highlights the functions of the Deputy President, which shall perform the function conferred by the Constitution and any other functions of the President as assigned by the President. That is Article 148 of the Constitution and Article 174 of the Constitution, which talks about the objects of the devolution of government and that they are supposed to promote democratic and accountable exercise of power. That is to foster national unity by recognizing diversity. Equally, Article 186 and 189, which touch on cooperation between county and national governments, which should liaise with each other for the purpose of exchanging information, coordinating policies and administration, and enhancing capacity, which speak to the conduct and responsibility as the principal assistant to the President. Not forgetting number 4, which is the corrupt acquisition of assets. Deputy President has been accused of corruptly and unlawfully acquiring assets valued in excess of 5.7 billion shillings, which is inconsistent with his salary, which is estimated to be around 1 million shillings monthly. Now, the properties include Treetops Hotel, Outspend Hotel, Olive Garden Hotel, Vipingo Beach Resort in Kilifi County, among others.
The other possible ground for removal from office is gross misconduct, where the Deputy President is accused of violating both the national and international law, including the National Cohesion and Integration Act, the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act, among others. The Deputy President is accused of unlawfully making scathing attacks on Lady Justice Esther Maina, who's a judge of the High Court of Kenya, and equally the Director General of National Intelligence Service, in total disregard of the oath of office that he took. Additionally, the Deputy President has been accused of insubordination of the President by publicly contradicting the President's policy statements and the Cabinet's pronouncements. Those are the possible grounds for removal from office for the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. And remember, it's proper to note that the President, once he comes back to the country on Tuesday, he's set to hold a UDA parliamentary group meeting where they will canvass the issues that are rising, including the impeachment of the Deputy President. Remember, earlier on during such meetings, the President has shot down any such narrative. So this time round, the buck stops with him, and we'll definitely keep you updated on what that parliamentary group meeting will have in terms of their deliverables once they meet with the President.
All right, so the Deputy President is no doubt between a rock and a hard place. He is beseeching the lawmakers to spare him. So tonight on our Big Q, we're not asking a yes or no answer. Instead, we seek your view on his plea. Tell us what you think should happen.
So what is your view on Gachagua's plea to the members of Parliament and the President regarding his impeachment? What's your view on Gachagua's plea to the MPs and the President regarding his pending impeachment? Send your views to the toll-free number 22151. Also tag us on X at KTNNewsKE, at the Jesse Rogers, at Ashley Mazuri, using the hashtag checkpoint. We'll definitely sample some of your contributions during this live newscast.
All right, and that story will be in tomorrow's edition of Kenya's bold newspaper, The Standard. And the headline is MPs to Ruto. DP must be sent home. A big axe, of course, ahead of the president's meeting with members of parliament. The leaders are categorical. No discussion about dropping impeachment motion on the deputy president. Equally featured on that particular paper is why many state projects don't seem to take off. Standard will be telling you more about it. And of course, not forgetting, there is something to do with health, right, Jesse?
Exactly. We are facing a big transition from NHIF to the Social Health Authority come the 1st of October. And there's a special report on page 3 of the Standard that highlights how NHIF dies with its scandals and secrets. So Kenyans will be waking up to the new health scheme, putting an end to the National Health Insurance Fund that has had its fair share of ups and downs. Well, make sure you grab yourself a copy of Kenya's bold newspaper, The Standard, tomorrow, because only the bold speak the truth, as they say. So a lot more details encompassed in the bold paper.
Well, to other stories.